Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Rise and shine and give spirit the glory, glory. How are you all doing? She done bought the blue out. Throat chakra. For those who do not know me, my name is Spiritual Star 111. Only take what resonates. This will be a throat chakra message. A lot of y'all may think y'all know them, but y'all don't, or whatever. But the throat chakra is just self-explanatory. We're definitely going to go ahead and tap into this message. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box. I appreciate everybody that has purchased a personal reading, donations, all that good stuff. I really appreciate you. You are the bomb.com. Don't let nobody tell you different. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Archangel Michael, we definitely going to bring Archangel Michael into this message. Well, his cards, but he's already in the message. I ask that you use me in the highest white light as I give a clear and communicative understanding message to Aquarius. I ask that you bring forth whoever needs to hear this and block out whoever does not need to hear this at this time. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and most important in the universe. Finding your spirits to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me tell you, I see the down people is back. Y'all back. Y'all mad. Let me tell you why I love the throat chakra. Because the throat chakra, you don't need nobody's approval to do anything. You don't need nobody's approval to say anything. You don't even need nobody's approval on making a decision on what it is that you need to do. That's the problem in this 3D world. Everybody wants to be some type of control on somebody else's life, platform, whatever the case may be. But let me tell you something. One thing for certain and two things for sure, nobody will ever shut me up. I value the throat chakra. That's why it's important to drink your herbal teas. That's why it's important to say what's on your mind. That's why it's important to stand your ground. That's why it's important to choose your words. So the ones that's mad, y'all back. Oh, why? Because she can change any style. Because she done rekindle with somebody. Because she done won't do a particular sign. Especially if it's this one person I'm thinking about. I won't do your sign because I rock for the Aquarius. What's the reason, sugar? So, let's go ahead and tap into this throat chakra because y'all know I'm real petty. And this is the best. I mean, all the chakras are good, but the throat chakra is the one that's actually like getting your point across, all right? And that's really all you have to do in this lifetime. Get your point across. Find some type of truth. Change something about you. There has been a full moon for the past week, I believe. And this full moon, I had started pulling some cards last night. This morning. I went live at 12 this morning, and I started pulling some cards, wondering what the new moon or the full moons are bringing us. And it's definitely finding out some type of truth, like being very authentic, not being afraid of what somebody thinks. That's the whole purpose of the throat chakra. You don't care what nobody thinks. You're going to say what you want to say, and you're going to do what you want to do. And that's just point blank, period. A lot of times people try to shut you up. And this is why I got self-love on my throat. Because when you value so much of yourself to where you could sit there and tat it on your body or sit there and say your affirmations, Google affirmations for throat chakra. It's point simple blank, period. A lot of times individuals can't speak up for themselves. So they go and watch to see what they need to say instead of just being their own person. Get it together. The throat chakra is definitely, told you, suffering in silence. A lot of times people suffer in silence because they want to say something and they don't know how. Material, spiritual, and prosperity. Throat chakra is very important in this because when spirit blesses you, you don't even have to say anything. Just let it show for itself. Just definitely let it show for itself. Yep, emotional withdrawal. Ain't Aquarius is good at that? Pulling back their energy, or they should be. blocking people and moving forward, not even worried about what it is that, you know, somebody wants you to do or try to please or whatever. You have the shadow work here as well. You have to take time to do shadow work on yourself. If you don't take time, you're not going to understand these chakras. You're just going to think that it's some type of colors. You have to take time to do the shadow work and stand your ground. What did I just say? Stand your ground with some type of truth here. Thank you, Spirit. Man, look, sometimes you have to be by yourself to understand directly what it is that Spirit wants you to say, Spirit wants you to do. You don't have to sit here and worry about anybody. You are your own authority. Yep. Because if not, if you continue not using your throat chakra, you're going to end up heartache and loss. And that's why a lot of you are single now. Yep. Fulfillment of wishes. That's the star card. With discontentment and boredom. Sometimes situations be so bored and you stay stuck in a situation. All because you didn't say what you needed to say at that given time. All because you didn't do what you needed to do at that given time. Spirit, that's why Spirit blesses you when you're by yourself. Because a lot of times people don't speak of Spirit or value Spirit like you are doing. Yep. Memories and love. Conflict and defeat. Spiritual unions. Wisdom and awareness. Definitely, this is 6. This is the year of 6. Using your throat chakra at this time is very, very important from here on out, especially if you're wanting to actually start and to voice your opinion. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything to express yourself, but just being free. Being free and letting people know up front, I don't know what you got planned in your head, but it ain't gonna work. When you go somewhere and you know something is not right, you speak up then, or you should. If you go get your order or whatever and you know something is not right, you speak up. If somebody does something to your children, you speak up. And that's the case. A lot of times individuals can speak up regarding, their children, but they can't speak up to a man. I wait. Or you can't speak up to a woman. Nobody is shutting Juanita up. And I mean that. Let these people continue to wait and trying to figure out what's going on with you. Yep, because all it's going to do for the ones that even think they're trying to do anything, it's going to cause a tower. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. Just let Spirit work. Just let Spirit do it. Sacral chakra. Because as you're sitting here transforming, a lot of your body is changing at this time. Definitely changing. Harmonies are coming into place, while other people that has done you wrong to where you thought you couldn't speak up to are going through deception or envy or having some type of headaches. You withstand the power at this time, or you need to keep your strength up, keep your hope up as well. Yep, you have the heart chakra here. That's next. That's the next one I'm doing from a heart space. Come on now. Move on from whatever situation that you feel like you couldn't avoid. You couldn't voice your opinion. You made that sacrifice to Spirit to do something different. Yep, and a lot of y'all need to rest and rejuvenate. I seen somebody put on here that they're taking a break from YouTube, and that's good. That's really good. You don't have to apologize or anything. If you need to take a break from YouTube, do it. A lot of y'all with this number 11 here, 10 and 1, love begins in your destiny. Things are going to start looking up for you. Yep, because you sacrificed. It came out. You sacrifice. While others are trapped in fear. Definitely some type of trapped in fear. Mental conflict, all right? Spiritual strength, Spirit is saying. Keep yourself balanced at this time. The universe hears you and see you. With prosperity begins and foundations and achievements. So just keep that in mind. Material harvest is definitely coming to you. Serendipity is definitely coming to you. Aquarius, if you're putting the work in, this is number 10. Endings and new beginnings. Using your throat chakra how you need to use it. I kind of like that. It's the blue for me. I'm sorry. I just had a moment. When you have that type of self-love, self-care, self-worth, it ain't nothing nobody can say or do to you. And that's why other people try to attack you on other different levels. Um, and that's why they continue to watch you and continue to stalk you or do what they need to do. But Spirit was like, it's a new beginning for you. Nobody can control your destiny but Spirit. So keep using your throat chakra. Definitely keep using your throat chakra at this time. Prepare for your new beginnings. Choose your words. It's not about being mean. It's not about disobeying Spirit. It's not about none of that. At the same time, Spirit is going to protect you. But at the same time, Spirit don't want you to be no punk either. All right? Definitely going to get some Archangel Michael into this. Love Archangel Michael. Some of y'all need to get y'all blue candle. Calm down. I just seen stand your ground. Shield yourself. That's what it is. Shield yourself. I mean, y'all need to lighten up, laugh, you know? There's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion. And there's nothing wrong with asking your angels and your spirit guides for help either. Archangel Michael already know about this situation. He already know people are sitting there doing whatever they need to do in the background. Spend more time outdoors as well. Your home is protected by angels. And go forward. Fearlessness. I ain't sorry and I ain't scared. Okay? Be gentle with yourself, all right? You don't have to sit here and a lot of y'all be overworking yourself when you don't even realize what shield you have around you. You don't even realize that. Your children are being watched over by angels at this time. Believe and trust within yourself. Make a commitment, and prayer will help this situation. A lot of you say that you pray, but you don't. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. Throat chakra. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was telling him he need to do a channel because he's really good. It's time to leave unhealthy situations. This situation is already resolved. Told you Archangel Michael is already on it. Keep your eyes on your target intention and forgive yourself. You done nothing wrong, and here we go. New beginnings and fresh start. Eternal love, and this is your purpose. So if you're watching me and you need to be some type of voice and you're wondering, is this the right move? This is your purpose. Okay? I'm going to get some moon cards. Don't be scared to speak up for yourself, and don't be scared to voice your opinion. Don't worry about who's in the shadows. Don't worry about who's behind you. You just worry about moving forward. Use your voice and keep moving forward. A new start is coming. Adjustments are required. Luck is on your side at the bottom of the deck. Your hard work is paying off. Surrender to the divine. Take time to breathe out. Be bold and make the first move. It's time to take action. Energy is gaining momentum, and nothing anybody is saying or doing will come out of this situation because Archangel Michael is already on it. It's a cold and lonely world. Alright, so let's see. Here's some Kipper. You're your official person. You are your official person. Stop being in concern. Or whoever's concerned over you. For what? For what? Empress and Emperor. You're stepping into your own way of living now. You know? Whoever you left unfortunate that did not want a new beginning or just didn't understand your path, Leave these people in disappointment. Leave these people jealous. Because guess what? Abundance wins over all of it. Don't be scared to say what you mean. Unexpected income with mature woman. These terror moments that people are having because you are going a different journey. You're aligning your chakras and you are going a different journey. And a lot of people cannot understand this. And it's not for them to understand this. You have to speak up for yourself, Aquarius. And you have to let people know, I don't know what you thought it was, but nah, this is what it is. You ain't got to talk to me. Because why? You changed. And guess what? You're going to have people that love you and people that hate me. Confirmation. I didn't even know that phone was on. You're going to have people that love you and people that hate you. So at this time, work hard towards you and be committed to yourself at this time. Definitely be committed to yourself at this time. And don't worry about anything. Because truly, once you start working on yourself, working on your chakras, spirit will bring somebody in. Somebody that's not going to be false. Somebody that's going to come in and they're going to be like, man, I value her. Or man, I value him. Because that's a strong person. It don't even matter about the color. That's a strong person. That person speaks up for themselves. That person is sure of themselves. Because when you have a voice, that lets people know that you are sure of yourself. Oh, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. So keep that in mind when you use your throat chakra, Aquarius. Don't worry about hurting people's feelings. Don't worry about none of that. Just choose your words. You don't have to be mean, but at the same time, you definitely don't have to be mean, but at the same time, let people understand or let people know you, know of you. I'm going to give you an example. I went to work today, my opportunity, well, yesterday. And I didn't even know that the Cadillac, the car that I was looking at was the Cadillac. And I was just like, "Ooh, I want the car." I said the wrong number though. I had actually said the wrong number. I had said 8941, but the car was really 1541. And she was like, "We don't have no 8941." And when I went in there, I said, "Hey everybody, my name is Juanita," because I'm just goofy like that. "My name is Juanita. How are you doing?" Nobody said anything. But as soon as I requested a black vehicle, that another individual was like, "Oh, but can I have that car too?" And I was just like, "You ain't hear me when I said hey, but you can hear me when I requested." And it wasn't even the car I questioned about. "Oh, I see she get a black car. If you don't speak up for what you want, you ain't gonna get it because I did get the Cadillac. I ain't even know I was getting the Cadillac, but I got the Cadillac. If you don't speak up, closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get anything. Anything. So use your throat chakra well. Drink your lemon and your herbal teas to keep your throat chakra balanced. As long as you sit there and you mumble to yourself and say stuff, because somebody made a point. Readers, spiritual mentors, we talk to each other all the time. We talk to ourselves. I'm talking to myself, really. But when you watch it, I'm talking to you. And that is so true. But that just goes to show that ever since I opened up my throat chakra, ever since I actually just don't hold back and keep it on the inside and say what needs to be said, it done made me a better person. Do I care what somebody think afterwards? No. I'm grown. Some of y'all been quiet all your whole life. It's time to live your life as an adult. All right? So definitely continues on peace, love, and light. Continues on staying healthy. Continues on staying blessed. Continues just on stepping into your power. That's the whole thing for the whole year. Stepping into your power. Stepping into your purpose. All right? Until we meet again, whether it's lifetime or the next, y'all. Namaste.